Welcome to a busted play, an illegal use of hands to the face short.
Last week we had preseason week 2, and just to make sure that the illegal use of hands to the face YouTube channel team really did our job, we had those simultaneous broadcasts of Chiefs Cards and the game you watched, which was Bengals football team, correct?
Yeah, Bengals football team.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure there. And what I was kind of running into that was kind of bothering me really was just the fact that I felt like while I was watching the Chiefs play, I was really just taking note once again of how much during that game, kind of the way the Cardinals was handling the game was bothering me, but I didn't really bother to go back to this point, and looking back on it now, I probably should have. But Patrick Mahomes did not look like himself in the short period of time that he played in that game, and I don't know if many people are going to say this, and it's very cruel to make this the reason that something like this could happen. But is there any chance that Mahomes having a baby daughter this offseason, he trained a little bit less, and he didn't get into the facility quite enough to keep his skills up? And could we possibly see an early season slouching from Patrick Mahomes? They'll have to heat up a little bit later in the season.
I don't know if it's because he wasn't getting the facilities. I mean, I saw videos all offseason of him throwing that towel in the gym. So I don't think it's because he wasn't getting the facilities, though. I do agree. Maybe the skill set's dropped with having the kid. Maybe you want to. I shouldn't say take less risks, because from what we saw in that Cardinals game, he was doing everything he could to take stupid risks. But maybe the father's instincts are kicking in, and it's just getting a little fuzzed up with his football senses, and he doesn't really know what to do.
I will say the interception itself isn't actually the play that I'm even that worried about. That's a ball that's 100 he's intelligent enough. 99 out of 100 times, that ball is getting thrown away in the regular season or postseason. He only threw that ball because it was the preseason, and I can promise you that. I thought that in the moment, and I knew that. The stuff that really bothered me was him missing throws that he just never misses. Like easy throws that he was just missing, which he never does. And I mean the other aspect of this, not just the fact that he had a baby girl. I just think it's funny that we could actually blame being a dad on an NFL quarterback getting slightly worse. So I wanted to throw that concept out there. He still had that toe injury at the end of last season. I know that was still kind of bothering him. I don't know if that could be messing with him at all, but I mean it was just really weird, even in preseason, to see a Patrick Mahomes player look like he did, which was human.
Yeah. Maybe he's just playing in the preseason. I mean, he just doesn't want to play in the preseason anymore, so he's trying to like punk Andy Reid and the fans as a whole. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna look bad. Andy will never play me in a preseason game ever again if I just look like hot garbage. And he has all the fans talking about he's setting up a new MVP campaign. That's what he's setting expectations through the floor with how bad he's going to perform in preseason. So when he comes out and throws for 40 touchdowns this season, everyone's like, wow, can you imagine like week 2 of the preseason when Pat Mahomes looked like garbage and now he's doing all this? That's crazy. Everyone forgets that he's like a generational quarterback because he looked bad in week 2 of the preseason.
Yes, I think you're on the right track there. No, I mean, I highly doubt that this is a new case for an MVP campaign, because, you know, he's already an MVP candidate before the season starts anyways, he's the MVP favorite without anything even happening yet. So, I mean, that's a good starting point for yourself. I don't think you need to try to boost yourself up much more from that. But, just still wondering. I feel like, based off what I saw, though, there could be a little bit of an early season slouch. And we want to talk about that matchup, week 1, that we've been waiting for so much, because of what I saw in the preseason. I could see it happening. The Browns may have an even not. I was looking at this matchup as pretty even before, and I really like the Browns. I've made it obvious that I really like the Browns this season. But if Patrick Mahomes isn't on his game yet, geez, the Browns are really going to be looking to get off to a good start week 1 playing the Chiefs in that game.
Yeah. If Patrick Mahomes looks like that, that might be cause for trouble. And I just looked it up. When Tom Brady had his daughter, he didn't even make the Super Bowl. So is this cause for concern for Patrick Mahomes?
Man, if that I actually like this way of taking this, because now it's like, ooh, okay, the Chiefs aren't going to make it in the AFC because when a quarterback has a daughter, he's not allowed to make the Super Bowl. So, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite in the AFC if it's not Kansas City?
Cleveland.
Really? Yours is Cleveland too? Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought you would say Buffalo. I thought you would say Buffalo, and I would say Cleveland.
I
I mean,
I can't do that, man. I can't do that.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I agree. I mean, I'm with the Cleveland bandwagon. I will say Buffalo's really inching closer. Just watching the coaching staff last week against the Bears in preseason, but obviously that's a preseason performance is not going to be enough to surpass a team that I just think is actually a better roster.
the more and more I dive into this, it might not just be a daughter problem. Tom Brady had his first son in 2007. Okay? He had his second son in 2009. Lost the Super Bowl in 2007. Did not make the did not make the Super Bowl in 2009. So,
Yeah, no, you can't win. You can't win if you have a kid because it takes up too much time. I thought I was onto something. I mean, I don't know if enough people are thinking about this.
no one's talking about this. This is why we're the best at doing this.
I mean, and I know it's kind of a ridiculous take, but it's one that like actually popped into my head. Like I'm serious. Like this could actually, like, I feel like anybody in the world, they have their first kid, and they've been on the top of the world, at least the football world already. There's no way they're going to train as hard in that off season. I feel like there is definitely room for a little bit of a down year for him, which is not like bad. It's just for him, it's going to be slightly lower.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something to look in. So, football fans, be sure to carry contraception on you for your quarterback. Make sure you can make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure when you're standing in the parking lot waiting for your favorite team to exit the game, you hand your quarterback one of those right when he's walking out and say, "Hey, watch yourself tonight.
Good win tonight, but don't celebrate too hard.
We need you next year too."
Yeah. We're going on a run. Come on. We don't need you making any silly mistakes.
Y'all said.
Yeah, I think we can cut it here.